Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for being so late. It was one of those days where life just got in the way. So, sorry about that. It's also, by design, because I'm late in starting. It's going to be a short stream. I'm kind of thinking uh, possibly finish after we're done the story mission. Which, by the way, we're doing story missions again. Hooray! Um, and or maybe the planet. We'll see how many missions there are on the planet and if they're any good or not. Oh, excuse me. Just because the last story mission we did, I think, was on the same planet. So I don't know if missions still are there, if they're randomly generated because we traveled elsewhere, what the deal is. So we'll kind of play it by ear, but unfortunately, I did go to bed early last night. But I woke up in the middle of the night and it took literally about 3 hours to fall back asleep. So even though I went to bed early to catch up on my sleep, I did not have a good sleep and I am tired. So we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan, is to at least do the story mission, which, I don't know, an hour and a half. And then we'll see how I feel. We'll possibly do other missions on the planet or not. So yeah, last time we did more grinding. So long story short, for anyone who's new, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, we did the last story mission. I think it was mission number 8 out of 20. So we're about halfway through the game. And I just got spanked. We got through it by really safe scumming. Like, really safe scumming. Like a whole other level to it. And it was so bad, because the mission was quite difficult, that I honestly considered that I would maybe just stop playing the game. But after the stream, I did a little bit of Googling, saw that we're about halfway through the game, and we were still using the starter mechs, pretty much. I think we had like one upgraded, quote-unquote, upgraded mech. So I figured that was probably why it was so hard and like not fun, was that we were using really crappy mechs, where the game at that time probably assumed that we have upgraded them. So I spent the last 2 weeks grinding missions and traveling around to get money, buy mechs, not really salvage, because the missions we were doing were like easy and like the salvage wasn't really worth it. But mostly to grind money so that we could upgrade our mechs and get better mechs, which we did. So I'm currently running a stalker mech, which is a battle mech. 2 archers, which are my missile boats, and a warhammer, I think, is the other one, as a kind of a brawler / kind of a tank. So I suspect that the mission should be easier, not necessarily easy, because I'm not very good at this game, and I think even at 2.5 skulls with those mechs, how I'm playing is more of a challenge than it really should be, I feel like, and I think that's just player skill issue. So hopefully, now that we are finally continuing on with the story, hopefully it'll be, like I said, easier. I don't expect it to be easy. But yeah, so that was basically what happened in the last 2 weeks. And the short answer is nothing. Just kind of grinded. So now we are finally continuing on with the story, because I am curious. We need to do the story mission we're doing as a favor for a dude, so that he would take a look at some ancient technology that is important for some reason. For some reason, I have it in my head. It's a treasure map. Or not. And my mic had turned off because of power saving, because I took a little too long. But yeah, for some reason I have it in my head. It's like a map to like a weapons cache or something that's going to help the rebellion. So I guess we'll finally find out. I don't even remember what he said this mission was about. But we'll find out. Huh. Why is it... I was going to say, that took quite a while. Contracts. And then this thing, I don't understand why this is happening. It's been going on for the last, like, 4 streams? Okay, served code. Okay, so it looks like there are some missions that we can do after to get some money again. Does. Oh yeah, last time we finally visited the black market. Some good stuff. Really expensive stuff. Some good stuff. So gotta earn back some money. We're no longer in the throes of bankruptcy. I think that was a couple streams ago. I think we were 2 days away from the next bill payment, and we had 50 grand. And it's, yeah, like 300,000 for a bill payment, so that was a little iffy. But anyway, served cold. Travel to Smithland's moon to destroy an armed smuggler's dropship for Lord Carossus. Lord Carossus really talked up how dangerous the ship's security detail is. I suggest approaching this job with an abundance of caution, Commander. Oh yeah, cutscenes. Those are, well, cutscenes. As you heard, House Carossus has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Carossus that we're his allies and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes, but that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we're to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, you have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Areno. Let's get into the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship? She's called the New Grange. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. Lost Tech, a class of jump-capable spacecraft that were built with integrated docks and shipyard facilities. At the height of the Star League, yard ships served as mobile shipyards, allowing for ship construction and repair in locations that lacked traditional docking facilities. It is unknown why any yard ships have survived. It is unknown whether any... One second. It is unknown whether any yard ships have survived into the modern era, but many spacers consider them to be functionally extinct. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellian Confederation, and the Turian Conodont. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least, that's what her official paperwork says. She's a spy. And what's the real story? The New Grange is running weapons into the Arogian Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has been using an old commercial port on Navelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Medina has found us an alternative approach. The Anvit fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the new garage is refueling and blow up the station's primary fuel reservoir, our armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. You sure that Lord Corolsus is telling the truth? It'd be a disaster if we took out a civilian dropship. From my own study of the new garage and the situation on Anvil, I'm convinced that Lord Corolsus is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be. So naturally, because we don't understand it, we're just going to blow it up. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm a pirate with some kind of ethic. Vague assurances aren't enough. Lady Areno, we need to know that there aren't any innocent people on that ship. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Heatwave. I hope you know that. Hope that you know me well enough to recognize that. If you can raise the new garage on the comms, I will offer her captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death recently. Okay, I mean, I give it like a 5% chance that they will surrender, but at least it's not. At least we're giving them the option, and it's not completely cold-blooded murder, just slightly cold-blooded murder. Sounds like a workable plan. Let's move forward. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Corolsus wouldn't have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why is he sending us after such an easy target? Fair question. Lord Corolsus sent the last remnants of his personal guard after the new garage 2 weeks ago. A lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed. A complete loss. There were no survivors. So this thing's got backup. Sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. It's bizarre, I agree. But we have only Lord Corolsus' word to go on, and he didn't personally witness what happened. You should approach this drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field. Keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance if possible. Nelvit's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. That's a problem. Oh, they defected. They didn't actually get destroyed, they defected. No time like the present. I'll assemble my team. I feel like you telling us that the moon is a moon sounds kind of weird. But like heat sinks is important. Should have been told to us like 20 days ago when we could have made changes to our mechs about that. Just a thought. And I'll be with you on the comms. Good hunting, Heatwave. Yeah, there's something definitely going on here. So, Stacker, Warhammer, Archers. And Decker is definitely got to be falling behind on XP because we haven't used him in a long time.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
Alright, let's see. See how hard this is. Engage and destroy the new garage. Destroy the ship's security team. The new garage must not escape. Oh, that's gonna be a thing.
Command Interface initiated.
There's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the new garage is being prepped for launch. You're going to have a tight timetable to get there and blow the station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. That's a good thing we got 2 missile boats. I'm seeing turn emplacements and light battle mech activity on the ground. But it appears that the security detail we were warned about is off-site. For now. Sumair will be monitoring her sensors for any signs of incoming dropships. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know. And I'd advise you to be wary of the secondary landing pad up there on the ridge. If I were dropping a defense lance, that's where I'd do it.
Good hunting, Commander. I'll be running ops for you from here.
Okay, so I can put my archers here. Maybe not. Well, we'll try it. Problem is, if we need to run around, we're gonna be hosed.
Roger.
Yeah? On my way. Hostile on sensors.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Barely hit, Commander.
Round 2. Fight already. 11 rounds.
Standing by.
95 isn't bad. Yeah, I kind of figured something like that was going to happen.
Damage minimal. I hear ya. Got it. Uh-huh.
Damn!
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Okay then.
Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah, we can sensor lock. Medium
Got a
turn
lock.
sounds scary.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Short range, so I don't know the distance. You might not be able to hit me.
Ready for orders. Move orders. Acknowledge.
5 health left.
Okay, now it's on.
Got it.
Good to go.
You had missiles.
Sensors locked on.
Aye, aye. Engaging multiple targets. How'd that taste?
Well, it's gonna be a bit of overkill, but yeah, we need everything. Assuming we hit.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Which
detected.
we did not.
Ready for orders. Aye, aye.
I like how the far arm got blown up. That almost makes sense.
Roger that.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Round 4. Think we're gonna reserve.
Yes, Commander. Got it.
Overkill. Ooh, that
That's
he
a kill.
took a bigger beating than I was expecting.
Waiting on you, Commander. Tell me what to shoot.
What do you need?
I need both to hit.
Roger. Gotcha.
Sorry, guys. 1 second. Oh, that junk in my lungs is so clingy, it just won't cough out. Let's try it. $85, really? Oh, he's defending.
Critical damage detected.
Oh, that's gonna cost me.
Damage minimal.
Yep.
Seriously, he survived with one. You're a stupid idiot.
That one's gone.
Round 6 out of combat. Totally not gonna remember what that stands for.
Orders. Moving out. You betcha.
On it.
Who did I run into?
Orders. I'm on it. Brought it down, Commander.
Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it.
We got 5 turns. We got lots of time.
Got it.
I've got a Directorate Leopard moving in on your position, Commander. Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship.
That must be the Defense Force Lord Kuros has warned us about. Be ready.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Receiving you. Aye, aye. Holding.
Waiting for orders.
The hell's an LT turret?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's 2 turrets left. Okay. I was just like, is there really a point in shooting the generator? Light laser turret. Oh, are you serious?
Waiting for orders. Commander.
Okay, well, you... I can't... Really? Did I just massively screw this up?
Commander. Position confirmed.
We only need one of these.
Taking the shot.
Generators down, Commander. That should take their turrets offline.
I like how the turrets blew up. They don't just like deactivate. They blew up.
Good to go.
You better relax because of your heat.
Venting heat.
You better relax because of heat, because the guys are going to be coming in.
The new Grange is almost ready for takeoff. Destroy that ship before it's too late.
You gotta
Good to go.
relax, lady. Alright. Round 3. Take out that ship.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We got a little bit.
What can I do for you? Moving out.
A lot of health.
Tell me what to shoot.
This is the captain of the new Grange. Hold your fire, damn it! We're a civilian transport, not a military dropship. Then I suggest you take up on the offer to surrender? I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. Why can't you do it? I kind of feel like it's both. I feel like they're smuggling, and they're using people as human shields. Because if you were purely a civilian vessel, I don't see why you couldn't surrender. Or why you couldn't power down your engines, or whatever the lady told him to do. Unidentified smugglers. I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians. Captain, I'm giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down. Now. They've cut the comm feed, Lady Areno. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. Then they have left us no choice. We're blowing the fuel reservoir.
Let's do what we came here for, Commander. Take that dropship out.
I'm wondering if they're smugglers, but they're not smuggling weapons, they're smuggling people. Like, there's definitely something else going on here. I'm trying to think if the other House Lord Corrosis, whatever, if he's on our side or not. I don't think he is. I think he's playing us against the director. He doesn't like us because we hid for 3 years. Or doesn't like Lady Areno, I shouldn't say us. And I definitely think he has no fondness for the director. So I'm wondering if these people are smuggling in like human labor. So then he's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. He's ruining our reputation. He gets a little bit of revenge. And he's also like fighting against the directorate and its military complex.
Standing by. Roger that.
$130. That's 40, 80, 50 left. I mean, 90%'s gotta hit, right? So that's 130. That's 130. Maybe we'll do one more laser just for safety.
Target acquired.
Guess we didn't need it. That's done it. The new garage is down. That should satisfy our obligation to Lord Corrosis.
Incoming transmission.
Heads up, Commander. Enemy dropship coming in hot. I don't really recognize any of them. That's a cool looking mech. Incoming transmission. Oh, it's not voice. Okay. You fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Victoria. If I'd known you'd be here, I'd have taken the field myself. I pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to content myself with your prized mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. Yeah, I was just gonna say, not. Round 11. Reinforcements.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. Don't need to tell me twice.
I copy.
Fire starter. This guy's taking a bit of beating.
Yeah? Receiving you.
85 isn't too bad. It's a light mech.
Firing on target.
Of course, you know, if we hit the leg instead. That's unfortunate. I wanted to take him out so that these guys couldn't rocket us.
hear ya. Coordinates. Uh-huh.
Like a solid hit.
Not much armor left in that
Yeah.
location.
That's getting a little bad.
Engaging multiple targets.
You will not defeat us. I will break you. Mercenary scum.
Catapults.
You swine. I will tear your mech in two.
Armor blow through. Internal damage. Good to go.
Yeah, that's problematic.
Acknowledged. Solid connection on that one. Armor breach. Internal damage.
Commander.
Uh, 235. 120. Okay, that you barely have less health.
Enemy.
No! It's not possible! I can still win this!
No way!
I'm hit. I'm losing weapon system.
No way. Ow! I think that might be worth it though. Hurt.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Oh, we lost an arm? Didn't realize we lost an arm. No. Oh, we didn't save it at all. That's unfortunate.
Command interface initiated.
Moving to position. More potential salvage on the field.
I'll do what I can.
Oh yeah, let's see if we can do this better.
What do you need? Good to go.
Yeah, that didn't matter. You just say screw it, go for a headshot?
Taking a shot.
That was nowhere near a head. We went for a headshot and we like hit him in the Achilles heel.
Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out. Time to die.
You will not defeat us. I will break you. Mercenary scum.
Incoming bandit.
Right. Round 12. One mech down.
Standing by.
Not a good chance to hit.
Ready for orders.
Wish I knew where my sight might be. Stopped. Assuming that's a big enough rock that's gonna hide me.
Got it. I've got a sensor lock.
You swine. I will tear your mech in two. No! It's not possible! I can still win this!
Okay. Is that scripted? Because I feel like the chances of that happening twice in a row is incredibly, like, non-existent. One shot.
I hear ya.
I think it's your turn to cool off. Go for you.
Sensors locked on.
Commander. Backing from position.
'83. We do 80. We gotta launch everything.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Receiving you.
Sensor lock makes them less likely to hit, right? Plus 2 sensors impaired. 3 max. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we'll do that.
Good to go.
So that's like the equivalent of having 2 evasion pins.
Let's get this done, folks.
Roger that. Standing by.
Or is that just till the end of turn? Well, sensors impaired. Okay. I mean,
Yikes! That hit hard!
yeah, it
Good
did.
to go.
But it spreads out the damage.
Orders. Aye, aye.
Man, those are pretty good chances to hit. Everything.
Copy that.
Yeah.
Commander?
Feel like we just ripped him a new one.
Got it. That's a critical hit.
%46 chance to hit? How? How does the leg that covers like 5% of the torso have a 90% chance to get hit? How? Hey!
Enemy mech destroyed.
Mission successful, Commander. Mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure something could be arranged, Lady Areno. Then arrange it, and get a lock on Lady Espezona's ejection pod. She's coming with us. Oh yeah, I totally forgot you can eject.
Mission successful.
I literally completely forgot. Then again, we are safe scumming when I lose an appendage, I guess you can say, an arm or a leg, so it's not like I've really needed to eject. So shouldn't be surprising that I forgot about it, because never in the situation where I need it. Aw, no extra money. $2 million bucks? Good deal. 2500 XP. A lot of armor damage, but no structure damage. Not bad. Kind of want the catapult. Oh, you don't have any missiles. That's weird. Isn't a catapult kind of a missile boat? Sniper and direct fire support. Ooh, I do like the sniper part. The Catapult K2 is an out-of-the-box redesign that trades the indirect fire capability for heavier direct fire PPCs. It doesn't usually mount jump jets though, so it can be a bit more restricted in its use. Oh. Oh man. 4 items though. Turian I think is a medium. Dragon is a heavy, and it gives us a new one. Dragon 1N is a beefy machine that can take a serious beating, but tends to be a bit light on weaponry. It was fast for a heavy mech, yada yada yada. Maybe. Panther, I think, is a light. Shadow's medium. Wolverine's medium. Ooh, double plus flavor. Plus 5 damage. Heat? So it does 15 heat? Instead of 10 heat. Ah. That sounds cool if we ever use it. LRM 10, stability damage. Oh. I want like normal damage. New PPCs. A lot of heat sinks. Didn't really see anything awesome for the last one. Maybe we'll just take the LRM 10. Salvage claim, almost $5 million. You have almost 4. Salvaged a lot more valuable stuff than we have the money for. Commando, Panther, Wolverine. Another flamer, lasers, heat sink, jump jets, and ammo. Salvage agreement. I don't remember setting the salvage priority. Alright. Well, let's see what war crime we just committed. I do have to lean towards we did murder a buttload of civilians, though. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Yeah, we murdered 1,000 civilians, but we got a prisoner of war out of it. Captured a villain. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far. But you think you can challenge the core systems? You're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you were doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not in that dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship, not smuggler ship. Smuggling ship. Smuggling ship. Is that what Corossus thought the New Garage was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. I mean, I want to say this, but I feel like we're going to be saying it in front of her, and we should probably be representing a united front. So, I can tell you what the new garage is now. A smoldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way. Sooner or later, we'll face off again, Mech Warrior. And when that day comes, I'll shear your cockpit in two. Yeah, because history's on your side right now, right? Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on the path to strength and prosperity. But you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Massif is dead because of you. Our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Argonian dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay it 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lance should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira. Still my cousin's favorite pet. Oh, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days we'll have to find out. I want to say this, but again, I feel like showing anger to her is going to give her a victory, like a minor victory, but a victory nonetheless. Like, shows that she can get under her skin. Big talk from the woman in a cell. Too bad you can't back it up. Heatwave is right. You can't. And that's eating you alive, isn't it? You're a formidable mech warrior, Victoria. But that's all you are. Take away your mech and what's left. Bio and venom and hollow threats. My threats aren't hollow, fool. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Did you think you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. You may be blind, but that didn't stop us from kicking your ass up and down the canyons of Anvelt. You mock me at your pearl, mercenary. My father bends everyone to his will. The periphery nations, the successor states, everyone! You don't know what I've done for our people. The sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming and your restoration will die with you. I've heard enough. Mr. Liviera, cut off your calm. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arino? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Lord Corosas lost a daughter to the Directorate, and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo that wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody and will be held until I say otherwise. To be held until I say otherwise. Oh, she's not going to survive the night. You're giving him a plaything. She's not going to survive the night. Your call, Lady Arino. We'll set a course for the Smithin when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work. Lady Arino, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She's being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps. But I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. Oh, she thought ahead. Okay, good for her. You are an honorable man, Lord Corosas. One day, I hope to earn your support. You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Areno. Of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander Kraj. You did a yeoman's job on the new garage. She will never darken our skies again. A yeoman's job? What? Oh, excuse me. I gotta Google this. I've never heard of that before. 1 second, guys. Ugh. Yeoman's job. Very good, hard, and valuable work that someone does especially to support a cause, to help a team, etc. They've done a yeoman's work in raising money for the organization. Huh, I've never heard of that phrase before. Cool. Learning English. Oh, I want to do that. I feel like I should at least say this. If I were you, I'd make sure to keep an armed guard outside of Victoria's cell at all times. She'll be dangerous, even in captivity. I mean, we don't know that for sure, but it doesn't hurt. Also, I would maybe have 4 guards, just because she's important. If nothing else, if what Lady Areno said is true, and she's just a mech warrior and take her mech away, she's nothing. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people wanting to, like, kill her, poison her, something. Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Areno is ready to reclaim her. Lady Victoria claims that you were wrong, Lord Corolsus, that the new garage wasn't a smuggling ship. Of course she does. She's a liar and a betrayer. You can't trust her at her word, Commander Krosh. Play devil's advocate. What if she's telling the truth? It doesn't matter if she is. Whatever the ship's providence, the new garage was important enough that Director Espinosa had his own daughter standing sentry over her refueling site. True. You sent that ship to hell and deprived Espinosa of something he deemed valuable. I count that as a win, Commander Kraj. Glad to be of service. Now, let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in return. Yes, of course. Let us discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me she's found a hidden data archive on your ship, and that you need my help to open it. It sounds to be quite the mystery. Good God. Ah. More than a mystery to me, Lord Corolsus. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps, that I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship, an electronic codebreaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it will chew through any encryption, even yours. An electronic device capable of hacking key codes and breaking software encryption. Advanced electronic codebreakers are rare and heavily restricted items. They are generally found only in the possession of the most sophisticated inner-sphere intelligence agencies. I kind of want to go with that, but gotta go with our background choices. Oh, man. With respect, I'm surprised that you own such a device. An intelligence agency like the Order of Five Pillars, perhaps, but not a periphery lord. I felt the same way when High Lord Tamati brought it to me all those many years ago. He told me that the device had been found in the possession of a Stormcall pre-centaur who had died in Orgorian space. What she was doing with it, I will never know. I'm not going to read that. High-ranking Comstar officials who typically serve as the commanders of HPG installations. Comstar's doctrine of religious mystery has elevated pre-centaurs to quasi-mystical figures in the eyes of the general public. Weird. What I do know is that your father would want you to have this, Camilla. He'd be quite proud of the leader you've become. Thank you, Lord Corollas. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The director did something to his mind in Weldry. I still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy may have been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to the hope that someday, the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon. I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Carossa is nothing if not resilient. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make. But please, keep me apprised of Otto's condition. Jesus. I feel like talking is like loosening up the crap in my lungs and just bringing it up. Then I can't cough it up, so it's just staying there and I'm wanting to cough. I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you have earned the support of House Corossus. What you have done today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I am willing to try. Wealthy in knowledge, a founding house of the Argonian Coalition currently ruled by Lord Simon Corossus. The Corossus House sigil is a black raven on a field of white. The ancestral seat of House Corossus is Smithend. Thank you, Lord Corossus, and welcome to the Restoration. Together, we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it. Hey, Commander. I've put the code-breaking device that we got from Lord Corossus to work on our mystery archive. And now I'm watching the progress bar climb. Really slowly. I'll give you a heads up when it's finished. It is like air-gapped, right? I can't help but shake the feeling that we're being played by him. And I kind of feel like that thing is going to break into our own computer and just screw us.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Okay, that was weird. The game like didn't respond and then all of a sudden just clicked through a bunch of stuff. Well, I have no idea what the second thing said.
Samir, can I get a 5-1 check on our current position?
We'll send it to storage. Alright, so let's get rid of our saves. What's in the store? Archer, awesome, dragon, quick draw, heavy. It's time to give the mech more endurance than the stock 4G by removing, oh yeah, the laser stuff. Oh yeah, triple plus. Seeing critical percent, accuracy, damage and less weight. Does 11 times 8. Does 20 times 6. Damn, 120 damage. Damn. Even this is not bad. 88 damage. Damn. Kinda want to give those things a try at some point. Plus 10 damage and less weight. Just not using currently. Just not using any ballistics. Using missiles and energy. I mean, it's been a while since we looked at the hiring hall, but Satar, Sicilian, Pyro, Impact, Flash, and Dirk. I like these names. Alright, 4 gig. I think we'll do 1, maybe 2 side jobs. Since we're on the planet. But I am actually really pretty tired. Like, I kind of want to just call it there, but I think there are a couple easy contracts that we can do. Oh, those like cleared up. Okay, maybe not. 2.5 and 3. Battle, capture base. Could do that. Fire organization, not doing that. Fire organization, not doing that. Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll do this then. Capture base. Oh, we gotta like hold on to it or something. Might not be bad. Yeah, we'll give it a shot because it's the only mission really here. Ooh, pirate job. So maybe we'll do that and then like head off to do this and then we'll call it. We're almost done the planet. I don't want to stop now. I can see the light. We discovered that the Tartarian Concordant has reactivated an old manufacturing facility in this system. To maintain the balance of power in this system, the Arenal Restoration needs to capture this facility. You'll make a surgical strike, occupy the base, and hold it until the restoration forces can arrive to take control. They haven't told us what precisely the facility is producing, but given the strength of enemy forces on the ground, it's something worth protecting. I like money, but at 2.5, there's probably some decent salvage to take. Let's do that. And we're fighting in the ice, so heat is less of an issue. Sorry guys, chewing on some ice.
Command interface initiated.
Manufacturing facility is just ahead, Commander. Before we start our attack, we should recon the facility's defenses from a defensible position. Once that's done, we'll move in and capture the base. Good luck, Commander. I wish I could zoom out more. Alright, so that's the base.
On my way.
Commander. Got it.
Copy that. Picked up a blip. You betcha.
Did I? Oh, I don't think I saved it before we started this gig. R3 approach. Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. I just don't remember that.
Copy that.
Light damage, Commander.
Oh, guess it's a good thing we were taking cover.
Good to go. Tell me what to shoot. When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Oh, there goes that ARP.
Yeah.
Takes 30.
Taking the shot.
So close.
Engaging multiple targets.
Of course we need to take it out.
Orders.
Yeah. I feel like we can do a lot of damage, but it's going to hit everywhere. This is going to be overkill, but it's going to kill.
Hope we can salvage that. Okay, now it's on. showing minor damage.
One mech down.
Yes, Commander.
Sure.
Firing full complement on him. Reporting critical hit.
God, that hit like
Waiting
everything
for
but
orders.
what we needed.
Here we go! And there's more where that came from.
Orders.
$61. I think we'll save our missiles. Because that's 100 damage. At 95. Nice. 'Cause, I mean, we're
That
in
one's gone.
polar conditions, so. Is we'll take the advantage.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system. Standing by.
What can I do for you? On my way.
Okay, so you're not in the trees.
Got it. Another hit like that and you're toast.
Well, you got ripped a new one.
What do you need?
Standing by.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Hooray!
I think I hit something good.
How do we hit both arms? Yeah, we need them both.
You're clear to proceed to your next objective.
R6 combat over. This has got to be
Commander.
reinforcements or something.
On the move.
That's a Star League era manufacturing facility, all right. No wonder the Arena Restoration wants it so bad. Be careful of reinforcements. We're getting intel that there are additional enemy forces rallying to the facility.
Coordinates received.
Coordinates received.
Got it.
Oh, right. We need to, like, actually get in there.
I copy. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
On my way.
Right.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Oh, there they are. R10 reinforcements.
Confirmed.
Enemy turn. That's
Good to go.
interesting. That's definitely telling me they've probably got a battle mech. Maybe the double down is sensor lock? I see that a lot now.
I hear ya.
That does not seem to be doing a whole lot. Okay, so you're 40%? And that doubles it, so it's better if we attack twice. We're not going to do much damage, or as much damage.
Uh-huh.
Standing by. Roger.
Not a lot of movement. 40-ton. Might be a medium. You might be better off.
Receiving you.
Finishing off that Wolverine. I think it was a Wolverine?
Position.
Whoever it was. Oh, you dirtbag. Really?
Sensors locked on.
Oh, it's a vehicle.
Waiting on you, Commander. Vessel delivery!
Aye, aye. Copy that.
That was kind of everywhere.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Next warriors, show
That
me what
was
you've
not
got.
very good.
Aye, aye. Holding.
R12 damage all around.
Waiting for orders. Waiting for orders! What's up, boss?
Okay, so that's 160 damage.
Good to go!
If everything hits. 120, 180, yeah, you're more damage.
Ready for orders.
Yep.
Or, yeah. 82% chance, I think we could just do one salvo.
Engagement time.
Famous last words. Touche.
Hostile removed.
Receiving you.
You're pretty much all line of sight. Oop.
Sensors locked on. Yes, Commander. Roger.
Headshot. Nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's hit him hard. I'll wait here for now.
Holy fuck!
Reporting structural damage.
What the hell was that? Oh my god! That was short range? Like, that was a lot of hits. Like, that doesn't seem like short range to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
Waiting for orders.
Fuck.
Firing on target.
Bitch.
That's a vehicle kill. Ready for orders.
Receiving you.
Drop ship inbound for landing, Commander. Once they secure the facility, we're dusting off. I didn't even have to occupy the facility. R14. Enemy down.
Good to go.
Or do we still need to?
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Still says I need to occupy it. That's it. We've taken control of the facility, Commander. Oh, I just needed one mech in there. Okay. Given what we've seen here, I'm guessing the restoration will be very pleased with our work.
Mission successful.
I don't think there was any mech salvage that was cool. Maybe there's some weapons. 10% more money. Alright. Well. 2,500 XP across the board. We got like 1 day of repair, which is fine. Because we're gonna travel now, so... He'll give Yang something to do. Assassin, Blackjack, Javelin, Lotus, Phoenix, Hawks, Phoenix, Hawks. Yeah, nothing really cool. Bunch of large lasers. 5. Medium lasers, I think we got a bunch of. 92! Yeah, just a few. Ooh, hello. More damage, more damage. Okay, well. Looks like we needed exactly 2 salvage, and that's what we got. How far are you? 0 to 270 max. Javelin, Wolverine, large, couple of mediums, machine gun, normal missiles, and jump jets. Alright, well. Nothing great on the here's your salvage, but pretty awesome stuff on the stuff that I got priority on. Okay. Okay, everybody. Our shiny new codebreaker just finished chewing through the encryption on the Argos data archive. Shall I go ahead and open it? That was quick. I kind of figured it was going to be like 4 story missions later it was going to be done. No, I was thinking we just sit on it for a while. You know, really savor the mystery. Boss, it's good to see you're in a joking mood. I mean, I kind of read that more as being a jackass, but taking it as humor is good. Open the damn files, Doc. We've waited long enough. Huh. Well, it looks like a map archive. It is a treasure map! Which is about what you expect on a navigation computer. No surprises there. I'm seeing a lot of periphery territories. The Outer Worlds Alliance, the Rim's World Republic, the Oberon Confederation, but hello, what's this? A star map on a blue background fills your view screen. The margins are dense with annotations and symbols. This isn't a civilian map, it's an SLDF. Star League Defense Force, SLDF, was the largest military force in human history, with over 100 million soldiers serving in 486 divisions at its peak. The SLDF suffered horrific losses opposing Stefan Amaris in the Amaris Civil War. But if it's the largest, well, I guess just because it's a large military force doesn't mean it's well trained. I mean, the Star League was a big thing. You'd think it would be a pretty well-trained army. You'd think that they wouldn't get their butt handed to them by the Civil War, but who knows? Look at the symbols. Refueling stations, no-fly zones, even military installations. All laid out and annotated, complete with identifier codes where applicable. It looks like we have more of them. Nobody talks about this outside this room. We keep this find a secret. Understand? Caution is warranted, yes. Lady Areno will need to be informed, but otherwise the existence of these maps will be shared only on a need-to-know basis. Yes, and we'll just say that we need something to discuss with her, and she'll ship over, and then we'll show her the maps. Because we're not going to say over a communication line that, hey, we found an ancient treasure map. That just sounds like a bad idea. We shouldn't be talking about this at all. I shouldn't have to tell you what the great houses would do to get their hands on something like this. And even if they don't, bad things happen to people who mess around with lost tech. I've heard stories. The great houses are the ruling families of the 5 successor states of the Inner Sphere. House Davion, Federated Sons. House Karuta, Draconis Combine. House Lio, Capellan Federation. House Merrick, Free World League. And House Snyder, Larian Company. Hang on a second. I've got something. An SLDF outpost castle. The designation reads Nautilus. Enormous defensive fortifications constructed after the reunification war. Outpost castles were used throughout the periphery to help the Star League Defense Force keep rebellious systems in line. Outpost castles were smaller in scale than the SLDF's famed Castle Bryan, but they're no less fearsome. I'm intrigued by this castle. It's an R2, deep inside Directorate space, right on the edge of the Taurian border. On the map, it's a no-fly zone, marked strictly off-limits to civilian craft. That's a problem. So it's between the Directorate that we're at war with and the Taurian that we basically hate us now because we've been fighting against them non-stop. Great. Nothing like that has ever been discovered in R2. Trust me, I grew up there. I'd know. This could be a huge find. The SLDF built outpost castles to keep periphery worlds in line, and they stocked them accordingly. That means lost tech, and lots of it. There could even be an intact memory core for us to discover. Lost tech. Memory cores were data storage systems used by the Star League. They were said to hold extensive libraries of information. Who cares about memory cores? If there's really an outpost castle out there on R2, that means battle mechs. The rarest, most expensive mechs you could ever imagine. Now we're talking. Oh, and weapons, boss. Weapons the likes of which you have never seen. You ever heard of a Gauss rifle? From what I've read, those babies could punch a hole clean through an assault mech without breaking a sweat. And pulse lasers. The kind that could slag a mountain of armor in a blink of an eye. So how do we get there without drawing eyes? Or excavating this thing without drawing eyes? Stupid mouse. A ballistic weapon that uses a series of electromagnets to propel nickel iron slugs at tremendous velocity. The knowledge and techniques required to produce Gauss rifles were lost to the Inner Sphere during the Succession Wars. BattleTech, a laser weapon that fired several beams in quick succession, allowing vaporized armor to dissipate and increase localized weapon output. Alright. The knowledge and techniques required to produce pulse laser weaponry were lost to the Inner Sphere during the Succession Wars. That doesn't make sense. A laser weapon that fired several beams in quick succession, allowing vaporized armor to dissipate and increasing localized damage output. But if it's shooting in quick succession, that would make me think that there wasn't enough time for vaporized armor to dissipate. Seems like it. Alright, I'll just go with it. If what you said is true, if an intact Starleague-era armory is waiting for us on R2, then this could change everything. We could punch through the Directorate's defenses in spite of their unexpected strike. With an SLDF arsenal at our disposal, there would be nothing we couldn't do. We must pursue this, Commander Crash. Lady Arena will say the same. Send someone else. Why would I say that? I feel like it would be the fine of everyone be after it. The academics for the library, memory core thing, and like non-academics that would want the battle mechs and weapons. Who would say send someone else? We're in, but Myers is right. The great houses would kill us all for this information. My own people and the Draconis Carbine are no exception. Thank you, Commander. If you ask me, we shouldn't be looking into this at all. Chasing lost tech is a bad idea. Capital B, capital I. Nice, they even did it! I love it. If our friends and neighbors don't kill us to take it, someone will push the wrong button and blow us all up. Again, I have stories. Let me be abundantly clear. If there is a Starleague-era castle waiting on R2, we will claim what's inside. Not out of avarice, but out of necessity. Advancing on the Directorate's core systems with our existing army would be like marching headlong into an Abator? Abator? The hell is that? I've never heard of that. Abattior. Something went wrong. Thanks, Google. Slaughterhouse. In livestock agriculture and the meat industry, a slaughterhouse, also called an abattoir, is a facility where livestock are slaughtered and blah 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 blah. Never heard of that. Is that like a United Kingdom term? We could succeed, yes, but our losses would be devastatingly high, as would yours. So we will follow this lead. Superstitions be damned. You seem really all for this. Kinda... I want to say it's against his personality, but we don't really know him and know what his personality is. But it does kind of feel like out of character. So something's going on with him, maybe? Let's do it. I've always wanted to go on a treasure hunt. Very good. I'll contact Lady Areno. She'll need time to prepare the recovery effort. No! Do not send a communication thing to her. Just tell her we've got something to talk, we got something to discuss, and she needs to meet up. Show her in person. Do not send out a communication thing saying, "Hey, we found treasure," because those things, I assume, can get captured and like decoded. Like, let's not just shout out to the universe that we found lost tech. Carry on with your business, Commander. Take contracts, fight and grow stronger. Soon enough, we will all venture into the unknown. You stupid son of a bitch. Alright, let's get rid of our saves.
There's a lot of activity on the comms. You must be near another dropship. Probably flying with an escort.
We can get rid of the travel because we'll make a new one. Okay, so let's fix the mech before I forget. Not bad, 6.3. I mean, we could easily blow through that, and probably will. But excuse me. That's not half bad. Alright, since we're here, let's talk with you. Well, I guess we're going after lost tech. You know, when I rolled out of bed this morning, this isn't where I saw my day going. What do you think of the plan to raid Castle Nautilus? It's going to be interesting. Never thought I'd go grave robbing, but the life of a mercenary is full of surprises. I do have to say, the prospect of getting to work on SLDF battle mix is intriguing as hell. I'm doing my best not to salivate just talking about it. I've never actually seen an SLDF mech before, mind you, but I've heard stories. I imagine every battle mech has a dream or two about every BattleTech has a dream or two about tinkering with a Gauss rifle. And if Castle Nautilus is as well stocked as Dr. Murad says it might be, I don't want to jinx it. Suffice to say that I'm intrigued. I think this is all done, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird that they highlighting this as something new. Tell me about yourself. How'd you wind up with the crew? Nothing new. Gotta get back. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Back to Sumair.
How can I help, Commander?
Well, I guess we're going hunting for lost tech. Hooray. What do you think of the plan to raid Castle Nautilus? Oh, I think I made my feelings in the matter pretty clear. It's a bad idea. No, scratch that. It's a shockingly bad idea. We should be focusing on the war against the Directorate. Instead, we're taking a massive diversion and heading to the middle of Directorate space, where we'll dig for buried treasure that might or might not kill us. Sorry, guys. Look, I know that everyone's really excited about the prospect of fighting Star League Defense Force battle mechs, and I do get what that would mean. But seriously, Commander, we're betting an awful lot on a hunch, don't you think? Yes, but I wouldn't call it a hunch. We have a literal map showing us where it is. And someone growing up on the planet has told us that they have heard nothing about it. So, I mean, I'd say there's probably a good solid 70% chance that it's there and we're going to find it. That's kind of weak sauce. If there's even a chance that we'll find lost tech at Castle Nautilus, I'm all for checking it out. That's that then, isn't it? You and Lady Areno have me outranked and outnumbered. We're going to R2, whether I like it or not. I get that, and I'll do my job, same as I always do. But I reserve the right to say I told you so if this mission blows up in our faces. That's fair. And hey, I mean, and this is me, I'm all for people giving me their opinions. Just don't necessarily fight me on it once I've made my decision. But, I mean, if we're just talking in private and about your feelings and all that, fuck, man, absolutely, bring it on. I don't want you bottling that shit up and having, like, resentment growing in. I got questions about navigation. And nothing new. Collecting stories about the crew. Tell me about yourself. Nothing new. And gotta get back to it.
Good day, Commander.
We'll check our mech words. We didn't get a message saying anyone has training to do.
Commander.
But you do. Alright.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yeah, so that was an extra 1,000. Yeah, so each skill point must just add 1,000 to their salary for normal pay.
Commander?
Glitch, we're almost there. Heat wave, we are there. Heat threshold, always
Training
good.
complete.
Commander.
Medusa's not quite there yet. And we gotta figure out... Oh, you do have your 3, never mind. For some reason, I was looking at this as, like, another ability. I was like, oh, you don't have 3 abilities, but you do. Darius. Hey again, Tanya. Anything I can do for you? Got any opinions on this lost tech hunt the Restoration is sending us on? In general, I'd say that lost tech is great if you can find it, but hunting for it is usually a waste of time. That isn't our decision to make, though. This is Lady Areno's job, and it's the Areno's restoration ship. We're just along for the ride. I have to say, though, it is a little weird that this Castle Nautilus is on R2. R2? R2? When I left that system, I intended never to go back. I certainly didn't think I'd ever be putting people on the surface. Not on purpose, anyway. And not for a damn treasure hunt. But that's what we're doing, isn't it? Digging for buried, and if you buy into Samir's ghost stories, possibly cursed treasure. Using a treasure map that we found on a pirate ship. It'd almost be funny if the stakes weren't so damn high. That's true, I never thought about that. That is kind of funny. Questions about running the company. Nothing new. Catch up. Nothing new. And talk later.
You know what? What do you need?
Commander, I have preparations to make for our trip to R2, but I can make time for you if you need me. How can I be of help? I'd like to discuss the state of our war against the Directorate. It's in a state of flux. If we find what we're looking for in R2, the entire face of the war could change. There are no guarantees, of course, but I'm optimistic. In Kamina's eyes, this is one step removed from prophecy, where Father's stories and predictions come to life. What do you think we're going to find on R2? Honestly, I can't say. Perhaps we'll find the armory full of battle mechs that Dr. Morad alluded to, or a functional memory core full of Star League-era secrets and technology. Or maybe we'll find nothing at all. That's true. I mean, not find anything at all, but... It seems like we're going there expecting to find battle mechs and or weapons. What happens if we just find a library? I mean, that's still a priceless find, But that's not going to help the war against the Directorate. One thing I can tell you for certain, there isn't a government in the periphery, or in the inner sphere for that matter, that wouldn't strip R2 bare to claim that Castle Nautilus. It's a damn lucky thing we're getting there first. Strange that she's so interested in the Star League. The SLDF brutalized the periphery. That's true. The Star League was abusive and cruel to our people, and the Amira Civil War was a direct result. Camilla knows all of this as well as anyone, as did her father. I want to read that, but that's a lot of reading. Lady Areno isn't trying to revive the Star League's culture. She doesn't blindly worship their decadence or their callousness, not as those in the inner sphere do. When she was a child, perhaps, but not anymore. The inner sphere is the region of space within 500 light years of Terra. This area is divided between the 5 successor states to the former Star League. This region is the heart of human civilization and culture. Beyond the inner sphere is the periphery. So, one thing I'm curious about the lore, I guess, is where's Earth in all this? Because this just says it's within 500 light years of Terra, which I assume is BattleTech's version of Earth. Was Earth just like another planet? Like, did it not really matter at all? Because I kind of assumed it was like one of those, like, Earth is the grandfather planet that everyone reveres, but its location was lost millions of years ago, or thousands of years ago. And, you know, humanity kind of got lost in the stars and made, like, other planets' homes and created the Star League and all this stuff. But it sounds like this is maybe just like, yeah, no, Earth is here. Just another planet. Curious what the lore is. What she's after is their technology. The tools that they used to oppress us, once upon a time. And she will turn those tools to our purpose, for the good of the Reach. I feel like that's what a lot of dictators say or start out as. I want these weapons of war to help fight our enemies. I'll never turn it against my own people. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I guess we'll see what happens when we get there. Let's talk about something else. Of course, Commander Crush. What do you need? Tell me about yourself. Nothing new. Talk later.
Be well, Commander.
Alright, so save, beef, board, travel. And let's just have a look to make sure. Against pirates. And against pirates. So let's go to carrier recovery. The objective is to reach a specified region, pick up the recovery. 1 second. Oh man, I feel like that is the thing. I feel like me talking is just causing enough vibrations in my lung to like loosen up and bring up the junk. But then I can't quite cough it up. Anyway. Okay, so it's a recovery mission in the desert. 2 skulls. 300 grand, not a whole lot for maximum pay. Pretty decent salvage. I mean, I guess we don't have to worry about it now. Maybe I'll just do it pro bono. Help our reputation out. We've discovered a facility where Directorate researchers have developed a new computer virus that targets the control mechanisms of our mechs. We can't build an effective defense against this virus without a sample of its code to work with. We need you to get one of your mechs within range of the research facility and download the virus into its systems. Then extract the infected carrier mech so we can analyze the virus. So we're sacrificing a mech for you? Because I feel like $300,000 isn't nearly enough money to be compensating us for a mech. I can only imagine what Yang is going to say to the idea of infecting one of our mechs with hostile code. Yeah, right. Oh, we can negotiate right now. Okay, so even a 1 increase reduces their perception. Wow, that really increases a huge amount. Damn. Yeah, I mean, 2 skulls probably not great salvage. It's not really great money, so maybe we'll just take it pro bono. Help our reputation out.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Calculating escape velocity.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Ship upgrades done in 2 days. Oh, we're gonna get there just before our next finance. Drawing straws. Dr. Murad gestures grandly at a bright yellow growth on the quarter wall in front of you. Meet the Argyle's very own mold problem. It started in the unfinished gamma pod, and despite my best efforts, it's spreading unchecked. She pokes at it with a screwdriver, grounding. I've seen this before, boss. Yang takes the screwdriver out of Dr. Murad's hands and wipes it off. I know how to kill it, but whoever you pick for the job needs to be in a hazmat suit. And considering how widespread the infestation is, they're going to be stewing in that suit for a long time. So if we pick one of our mechs, it's probably going to be low spirits? Dr. Murad nods grimly. I was afraid of that. Any thoughts on who we should saddle with such an unpleasant task? I suppose we could ask for volunteers. No one's going to volunteer for hazmat duty, Yang chuckles. We may as well draw straws. Huh. Battle mix I can see maybe low spirits. Medical team I can see maybe reduces our medical points, which we actually haven't increased at all. Should look to see if there's an upgrade for medical. Gotta be missing those upgrades. Let's ask for volunteers. I mean, at least this way we can, like, you know, say, hey, we, you know, have no choice and we gotta send someone. I wonder if this is going to reduce morale. Because no one's going to volunteer, so we're going to have to tell. Ooh, let's try it. Darius's voice crackles through the Argo speakers. The Argo has developed a mold problem. Chief Viturian has developed a highly toxic cleaning solution that will solve this. Volunteer fungus exterminators are requested to report to the command center. You'll get a hazmat suit, a pressurized backpack, a wet pack, an exemption from your other duties for the next few weeks. Damn, that's a long time. After a half an hour without a response, Darius again switches on the intercom. We have no volunteers, so I'll now randomly draw some names. Medusa, you're up, and helping you speed along will be Glitch. Both of you check in with the chief for instructions. Oliviera out. Yeah, low spirits. Unavailable for 14 days. Oh, now we're just on the other side of finance. Wonder what sending the medical team would have done. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of tempted to... I think we're gonna do it. We might not get the same event, because I think we've done this before. And we get a different event. I hope it's the same event. I'm really curious. Probably should have kept that save in case it was bad, but... 14 days spraying mold. I mean, I would maybe volunteer if it was like 1 day, maybe 2, kind of stretching it. 2 weeks. Ugh. Alright, pirates, nothing.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Alright, let's do power system. No, we'll do the drive. The Argo's drive was enough to get it off the surface in a low-gravity moon, but much of the supporting infrastructure was damaged in the escape, and running the drive at full power requires extensive repairs. Once the repairs are complete, the drive can generate 1.5 G of thrust. Ugh. The Argo's drive is only operating at a fraction of its potential, Commander. With some time and materials, I believe I can boost the output of the secondary fusion reactors. To put it simply, I will make the Argo go faster. This, I think, is just... yeah, more guys. Mech Bay, training modules. There's another one. That's not useful now. Oh, med base. +1 medical point. $1 million bucks. Damn. Yeah, let's go with this.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
Didn't even look at what the cost was. Totally blanked out there. Didn't even look at how much it cost me. I think it was like 300,000.
Docking sequence commencing.
Oh. Again, I think that's like the 3rd time in a row I was just like, did the game crash?
Undocked from jump ship. We're clear.
New holovids. Yeah, okay, so something different. Damn. The Argo's current budget includes a line item for crew entertainment. So after pulling the morning briefing for preferences, Darius places an order. Soon a shipment of popular new holovid chips from the Mech Door arrives. A mix of action, historical drama, horror, screwball comedies, and animated features. Animated features seems like a weird choice, but alright. For the senior staff. Upgraded lounge. So this probably increases morale. I wonder if this isn't going to increase my mech and my medical. I mean, I don't like the reserve the private screening room for senior staff option. But I'm really curious because it's upgraded lounge. Like, we had to, like, upgrade a lot for that. That's gotta be good. Oh, I'm gonna metagame and I'm gonna pick this just because of the upgraded lounge. You and Dr. Murad both joined Darius in the lounge to watch an animated psychological horror story about a battle mech with an unusual engine design and its creator's search for the perfect pilot. Darius ventures a single amused remark early in the show when the inventor is monologuing, but the dagger look Dr. Murad turns on him prevents any further commentary. When finally the credits roll across the screen, Darius says, "That was better than I expected." Dr. Murad says smugly, "I told you so." Morale increases by 1. Huh. Well, I mean, that's why we leave a gap. Oh, maybe it gives high spirits to my guys. Maybe that's what the regular round upgrade does. All right, interesting. No, not yet. Oh, there's a launch contract right there. I always thought I had to go through contracts and stuff. What's in the store? Ooh, Black Market. Archer, Awesome, Centurion, Firestar, Lotus, Quick Draw, Spider, Vulcan. Medium class. Double plus machine gun. 1+ cockpit, resist injury. Resolve gain. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my mechs. See if I can figure out where the +1 resolve is coming from. The Annihilator. Oh, 12! 13 million! Good! Effing God! Okay, so hang on. So this is 9.5 for the awesome battle mech. That's to buy it straight up. Or, I mean, we'd have to travel around, but we could buy it piecemeal. Let's call it 900,000 times 3, 2.7 million.
This is an all-ship announcement. As a reminder, pets are not allowed.
That is significantly cheaper than buying the mech straight up.
Shore leave, and you see something
2.7 million versus basically 10?
native habitat.
Holy crap. Oh yeah, it says right here. Damn. And there's enough parts to do it. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you buy the battle mech straight up if you could buy 3 parts right here? 970. So it's still a premium. You are still better off buying it not on the black market. But, wow, alright. Cyclops. Command and fire support. Cyclops 10Zs use their imposing presence and unique communications equipment to control the battlefield. While the 10Z carries a lethal array of close-range weaponry, its primary role is command and control, bolstering friendly units with a specialized battle computer. What do you do? +1 initiative for all Lance units. That's cool. Allows the pilot of the Cyclops to effectively command dozens of units. This allows for an exceptional level of Lance cohesion during combat, increasing the initiative for the entire Lance. This stacks with the Master Tactician ability. That's kind of cool. Highlander. Juggernaut, Sniper, and Heavy Cavalry. The Highlander 733P is a variant of the 733 model that removes its autocannon and replaces it with a PPC. It also handles heat buildup better. Victor. Heavy Cavalry. Few assault mechs mount jump jets, but the Victor 9B is one of them. Oh, I think we read this.
I swear, it's like herding cats. Yes, Dr. Parad.
Double plus. Laser, extra damage. Crit is okay. Stability damage is okay. I want to do extra damage though. Does 80 stability damage. I don't know if that's a lot or not. S-Pulse. an improvement upon the standard small lasers. Small pulse lasers uses pulses of light instead of a single beam. This results in better accuracy and damage output, but with greatly increased heat and weight. Like all lasers, small pulse lasers enjoy a baseline accuracy bonus over weapons. And it does more damage and less heat. But it's short range. Double plus. Extra damage. Oh yeah, the tag. Energy and ballistic. That's kind of cool. Plus 3 injury resist. Plus 3 accuracy missile. All mechs come equipped with a stock targeting and tracking system, or TTS, which can be upgraded for improved performance. Upgrades increase accuracy when attacking with ballistic, energy, or missile weapons, depending on the type of TTS. 2 million! Holy crap. Jeez, there's some cool stuff, but good God. Okay, so nothing really worth buying on the store. What kind of contracts are here? Black site, I think that's recovery. That might be... Nope, carry is the job that we had. So we got another pirate mission we could do. And a few other missions. Ooh, 4.5. Or sorry, 3.5. Damn, okay. And then some quote-unquote easier ones. Huh. Looks like there's a few jobs we can do here. Which sounds like for the next stream, maybe 2 streams, we're not doing story again. We might just be doing jobs on this planet. Before gig. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. Sorry for the shorter stream. I was actually kind of hoping to start at my normal time and finish earlier to try to go to bed earlier and catch up on that sleep that I didn't last night, unfortunately. But instead, I ended up being late to start and kind of end at the normal time. So that's unfortunate, but either way, it's a shorter stream, and I apologize. But it is what it is, like I just said 10 seconds ago. That's how you know I'm tired. I have the memory of a goldfish. I don't remember what I said literally 10 seconds ago. Anyway, yeah, so next time I guess we're going to be doing those planet missions. There's a lot of missions there, but I'm sure there's going to be a decent number of them against pirates that we're not going to do. But I'm going to say probably next stream is going to be doing missions there. And then depending on how many is against pirates, we might get a decent chunk of the stream after that doing missions as well. Which is my long-winded way of saying that, yay, we finally got back to the story today. It might be about a stream and a half before we do another story mission. Oops. But I need the money. And higher difficulty missions probably means good salvage, so I should probably take advantage of that. Especially with the free travel. I mean, let's just sit there and make money. Anyway, I'm babbling. Thank you so much for playing with me, guys. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time.